She buckled the ring up, y'all, in the passenger seat.
The ring is doing great. She's all buckled up tight.
Hey y'all, I am knee deep in wedding planning season right now, and let me just tell you, so far it's been mostly really fun. I am currently working on getting together all of my friends to ask them to be a part of my special day as bridesmaids. I have a creative way that I'm going to pop the question to my maid of honor, and I can't wait to give y'all a little sneak peek into my wedding planning process so y'all can see how I ask her to be my maid of honor. Okay, before I dive into what I'm doing for my maid of honor, I have to sit here and talk for just a second about bridesmaids and being a bridesmaid in the South. Nowadays, you have to propose to your bridesmaids in a really creative way and give them a gift to ask them to be a part of your wedding. I am doing a little something for all of my bridesmaids. I have a total of 7 of them, but I am doing something extra special for my maid of honor because she is my maid of honor. Here is the scoop on Kari. Kari is my dearest friend in the world. We grew up together. We are actually 3rd cousins. We both grew up as only children, and I am 7 months older than Kari. Kari likes to say it was the worst 7 months of my life, and it probably was because she wasn't around yet. We were inseparable when we were little. We dressed up alike. We did everything together. We are just 2 peas in a pod. She actually helped Luis with the whole engagement surprise that we had. Kari and Luis were concocting this plan for weeks and weeks and weeks, trying to get my ring picked up from the jewelry store without everyone in my hometown knowing that I was getting engaged before I was getting engaged.
I have your ring with me. I just picked her up. She is sparkly, she is beautiful. I hope she's everything that you ever wanted. So now starts the T-minus 7-day countdown until Luis gives it to you.
She picked up the ring from the jewelry store in Moultrie and had to make the 5-hour drive to Birmingham without me knowing anything. The whole thing was obviously a surprise. She buckled the ring up, y'all, in the passenger seat. Just buckled that thing right on up. It made a very safe journey to Birmingham.
I'm super happy to report that the ring is doing great. She's all buckled up tight.
To watch the footage of the whole thing after was so entertaining, to know about all of their plans leading up to this very special day. Luis and I were in Charleston for a long weekend. We landed on a Saturday morning back in Birmingham at like 10 a.m. They both thought it'd be a great idea to propose the day that we landed because who would suspect a proposal the day that you get off of a plane at 10 a.m. Luis had written all of these sweet notes to take me on a scavenger hunt around Birmingham to all of our favorite date spots.
Okay, where are we headed? We're going straight. We're going to Kerrigan's at Mountain Brook.
So Luis was waiting at the spot where he proposed. So his office and my office building connect. They're in the same area, and there's like a pond that's beautifully landscaped on the property. And so Luis was waiting there because it's where our 2 worlds collide. It was just the sweetest moment ever. Kari was there for the whole thing, and I really just cannot imagine my wedding day without her right there by my side. So I have some things up my sleeve to make my proposal process to her to be my maid of honor a little bit sweeter than, you know, just your average box. Let's go in the kitchen. Another funny story about Kari and I growing up is that we were / still are obsessed with the movie Bridesmaids. We were in stitches for weeks after watching the movie. So many good one-liners that we still use to this day. One of them that is our favorite is towards the beginning of the movie when the Maya Rudolph character is telling the Kristen Wiig character that she is engaged. And what she does is Maya Rudolph has Kristen Wiig over to her house, and Maya Rudolph is like trying to read a magazine and offering Kristen Wiig an apple. And she's holding the apple with her left hand, which has a very big rock on it. And she's like, "Would you like an apple?" And they say it in that weird accent because it's Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig, and they are hilarious. And And Kari and I have said that even though none of us have been engaged up until this point, we say it all the time about anything because we think it's hilarious. When I stumbled upon this brass apple in a discount store, I was like, that is perfect. It was $5. Fun fact, it actually came on this little trinket tray that I smashed. I took a hammer to the trinket tray, smashed it off of this brass apple, and it came out really nicely. It's just a sweet little memory of would you like an apple? Kari and I just started to take a photo shoot together on the day of our engagement, and we actually really ended up loving this photo of the two of us because we don't really have that many photos of us as adults. We have millions of photos of us as children, but none of us as adults, and we're actually both looking like pretty cute here in a really, really fun spot in Birmingham. And I found this frame for a really great price at a discount store. I am going to put this photo of Kari and I into this frame. I mean, it's real cute. One thing that's gonna really take it over the edge though, since obviously this has glass on it and it's super fragile, I need to protect it somehow in this box. I found a really sweet tatted handkerchief. So my Nana does amazing tatting and taught me how to do this whenever I was little, and she puts the most gorgeous, intricate designs on the edges of handkerchiefs, and I think it's gonna be for only happy tears on the wedding day, so I'm giving that to Kari. And I am going to kind of wrap the handkerchief around the picture frame, so it's for happy tears only on the wedding day. And it's gonna be so cute. She can wrap it around her bouquet. Then, the actual box itself. I told you Kari and I are obsessed with blue and white. I found this porcelain blue and white trinket box at a thrift store, and I was like, that's it, that's the thing. It fits the picture frame and the apple perfectly. Look at this. And those are all the things that I'm putting in this box. I am going to load it up. So I have put a little bit of grass paper in the bottom of this just because extra padding. The picture frame is pretty breakable. And I'm going to set the picture frame down into the box very gingerly. And then I have to put the final touch on this handwritten note that I have written for her that I will put in here. I have my monogram, it goes with the whole theme, personalized stationery. But on the front of the card, I'm going to write, would you like an apple? So that will be the first thing that she sees whenever she opens this box. She'll see the apple, she will have to dig through, she'll see the handkerchief, she'll probably start crying, and then she'll see the picture, and then she gets to keep this really pretty box. And I'm gonna tie it up with a really pretty kind of tatted Grosgain navy ribbon to tie the whole thing together. It goes with the tatted handkerchief, and it's so cute. I really want this present. So Kari, take note whenever you get married, maybe just give me the same thing. In all my years of being a Southern girl that always had a ribbon or bow in her hair, I've learned a few tricks about Grosgain ribbons. When you cut them fresh, they usually tend to fray on the ends. So one trick that my mama taught me when I was little is to take a lighter to the end of the Grosgain ribbon, and it sort of kind of melts the end of the ribbon and prevents it from fraying. And that's it, they're done. This ribbon will not fray. This is like one of the cutest presents I have ever wrapped and packaged, and it's so thoughtful and special, and I know Kari is going to love it so much. I'm like, can already see her reaction right now. She's probably gonna cry. She's definitely gonna cry. I hope I've inspired y'all to get a little bit creative in your gift packaging, no matter the occasion or gift giving reason. So the point of these Hey Y'all videos is to inspire y'all to do things that I do on Hey Y'all. And if y'all have any creative gift wrapping, gift giving, gift packaging ideas, I would love to know about them. Tag me at Ivy Odom on Instagram and at Southern Living Mag. We love to see y'all doing things that we've inspired you to do on Hey Y'all, or things that you think you might even have a really cool, better idea We always love to read it, so put it in the comments below. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, click the bell so you never miss an episode. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the social media things. I will see y'all next week on Hey Y'all. In between then, I have a lot more wedding planning to do, so I'm just gonna get right to that, and I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.